My name was being tarnished without mercy. So many stories were flying up and down. Some called me a vampire, some called me a witch, that I sacrificed the lives of those men to my witchcraft coven. Hello brother, please keep my identity secret. I am a lady of 25 years. I am from South Africa. My story goes like this. I can't explain or understand what is going on in my life. I have become a public topic in my community. Sometimes I feel like running away. Sometimes I feel like crying or taking my own life. I can't even come out of my house due to shame. It seems like a hidden force has been lurking about, following me with malicious intent of stealing my joy and wrecking my life. What I did to deserve this, I cannot tell. I am not a bad person. I don't go out of my way to harm people. I don't gossip or do witchcraft or voodoo or hurt people. So why is this happening to me? I am a very kind soul. My story is that every lover or boyfriend I have ever had died. Unbelievable, yet true. This is the sad reality of my now miserable life. From the first to the last, I have had 8 boyfriends throughout my adult life. Every single one of them died mysteriously. Some people call me a witch. Some said I am a vampire. I have been called every hurtful name under the face of the earth. But the truth is that I have no hand in their deaths. This has been causing me sleepless nights because I really want to settle down and have my own family. But with what is going on, I doubt if I can be able to. What really pained me most was my last boyfriend. I met him from where I was working. He was our supervisor. I just noticed that he was always looking at me, and whenever I look back, he will smile. He is a very handsome man. A lot of women wanted him. Let's call him Jeffrey, but that's not his real name. Jeffrey had the most endearing smile I've ever seen, complete with white sparkling teeth. One day, Jeffrey came up to me and introduced himself, and before you know it, we fell madly deep in love. Our love is so special. Every day since I met him has been so magical. Jeffrey really loved me and wasted no time in letting me know that he wants to marry me. We were already making wedding preparations. We were about doing the traditional wedding where Jeffrey family was to come and pay my bride price when the cruel or merciful hand of death struck. At this time, it has not yet come to my notice that my past lovers were all dying. All of them died in the space of 1 year. Very mysterious indeed. It was his girlfriend who he dumped for me. He told me she had bad character. She was the one who started this story. How she investigated this to this day, I cannot understand, but it seems her stories were true. How can all 8 men die in a space of 1 year, and the only thing that connected all of them together was that they were all my boyfriend? 2 died in car accidents, 3 died in their sleep, 1 was accidentally shot down by the police, and my last boyfriend slumped and fainted at work. He was rushed to the hospital, and the doctors proclaimed that the cause of his death was high blood pressure. But the strange thing about this, he had never had any heart issues prior before this incident. Everything seemed so mysterious and strange. His family came to my house one day to harass me, his mom and his 2 sisters. Luckily, my father and brother was around, and they fended them off. They came with razor blades. Only God knew what they will have done to me had it been my father and my brother was not around. They promised they were going to come back and deal with me, so I don't come out of the house freely. My brother followed me for protection when I leave the house till I filed for a police report, which made them stay away from me. The whole community started talking about me. I was on everybody's lip. My name was being tarnished without mercy. So many stories were flying up and down. Some called me a vampire. Some called me a witch, that I sacrificed the lives of those men to my witchcraft coven. I and my family have gone to different spiritualists, but none of them seem to know what is going on. Some said it was witchcraft. Some said it was a curse that I inherited from my mother's family. But this kind of things never happened to my mom or anyone in her family. After all, my father did not die from marrying my mom. My mom too has confirmed that this is not from her side, because things like this never happen in her lineage. It is so puzzling. What could have caused this? It can't be a coincidence. If it was 1 or 2 of them that died, that would be understandable. But the whole 8 of them under a space of 1 year, it was indeed mysterious. A close friend of mine And when I mean close, I mean a true friend, because all of my friends deserted me, only she stayed. When all this started, she told me that maybe it was my dead fiance's ex-girlfriend who was behind all this to get revenge for her boyfriend dumping her for me, because she has indeed made statements about teaching me a lesson. But I refuse to believe that someone could have such a bitter heart for revenge that could make her go to this length. I refuse to believe it at first, but as time goes on, I started having my doubts. No man wants to talk to me anymore in my community. I am among the top 5 most beautiful girls in my community, but all men don't want to come close to me anymore. Me that was highly sought after. What is the use of all this beauty if no one wants me? This is the story of my life. I send this confession so that if any person out there has a solution for this or knows someone who could help, please don't hesitate to reach out. I will be in the comment section. There you go, our episode for today. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe if it is your first time here. Thank you.